piece to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to another live reading session. So excited to be back here with you guys. I have so much fun during these live sessions, and I know you guys do too. If you have clicked on this after it's already been uploaded, all you have to do to be a part of a future live session is just subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell, because I don't really plan these in advance. I usually post about it a day ahead of time in my community section and in the stories to let you guys know. And sometimes the spots do sell out fast. That's why you want to hit the notification bell. For instance, today's session has already sold out. But I also periodically do live free readings. And yeah, you might be able to join in on that at some time. Check it out. And the last thing I wanted to say is that new content is coming very soon. I've had kind of a crazy couple of weeks, and I'm just really happy to be here today, and I will be back with some more content for you guys really soon. So yeah, we just got a couple more people left here. Maybe there's going to be something in this reading that resonates with you too, even if this isn't your reading. Maybe there's something you need to hear. Maybe that's why you were prompted to click on this. So maybe you can take some deep breaths, relax, scroll to a part in the video that you feel guided to go to, and perhaps that will be your message. That's another way to enjoy this reading. So what's going on, you guys? Oh, hi, Angelique. So great to hear from you. So I'm going to get started. We're going to get started right away with the next person, excuse me, which is Julia. And Julia, you just started school this semester for psychology. You're studying psychology and you're just wondering how that's going to go and if there's any messages you need to know about it. And the first thing I thought when I found out that you were studying psychology, because I know you, I've done some readings for you, I just laughed. I just kind of giggled a little bit because I was like, well, no wonder. I remember that you were having some issues with a particular person for a little while there at one point in your life. And look, it's not like you were being sent that on purpose or anything. Sometimes shitty people just cross your path, but I do find that people who are studying psychology, or people that are healers, or people that are going to be counselors or therapists or social workers or anything like that, do tend to come across difficult people on their earlier journey, kind of get run through the gambit of learning how to set boundaries. And a lot of times toxic people, narcissists, energy vampires are very drawn to people who are very healing and artistic and creative and have beautiful golden hearts. And that's totally you. And I just feel like it's going to be really eye-opening as you learn more about psychology, as you learn more about human behavior, as you learn more about the mind and mental health and things like that. There will be a lot of things that click for you. You're going to have a lot of light bulb moments, and I think it's going to be extremely healing for you. You're going to learn, gosh, you're just going to learn so much. And I feel like I'm not sure exactly what you plan on doing with this degree, but I feel like if you haven't decided yet, that you will find an area of interest and a way to apply this knowledge, and you are meant to help others. And this is going to make you really strong and really knowledgeable, and it's going to be really fascinating. And I just get this sense that you're really going to enjoy this path, and that it's actually a very creative field. And this is the foundation. After this, you might go to school to get some type of practitioner type of license for something. I'm not sure, maybe counseling, therapy, not exactly sure. I kind of forget if you told me that already, but that's just what I'm sensing. So you're building your foundation in that direction. And I guess your guides are wanting you to set some intentions as you go into this path. Like, what's your big wish? What's your big dream? That's going to be something you're going to be figuring out as you go through this education of like what your big goal is with it. Your guides are telling you that they're so happy that you found something to really focus on and hone in on and like make your own, and that you chose something that your heart is very loyal to. I don't know if you're worried, like, did I make the right choice? Because I know school sometimes can be a really big investment, not just financially, but like with your time as well. But you're going to do great. You are a healer. They're just really confirming to you that you are a healer, that you are meant to help others, that you have a wonderful spirit, and like in a lot of ways this program is going to bring you out of your shell. You might be asked to do things that are kind of funny or like different or like you never thought you'd try before. You're going to have to get up in front of people and make a fool of yourself at times. You're going to have to maybe give speeches. It's going to be really interactive. I feel like the program that you're in is like very interactive. It's going to bust you out of your shell in a lot of ways. And they're saying that you're leaving difficult times behind. All that stuff that happened in your earlier journey, even this situation I was talking about, it's gone now. That doesn't reflect on you anymore. I also see something about some kind of love opportunity coming your way, perhaps as a result of this program or this school. I don't know if you're currently with somebody, like, definitely you're going to meet some amazing friends. But they want you to stay optimistic about your love life. There could be some opportunity coming. I keep feeling good energy for you around this area of your life. I know that wasn't the question, but it's coming up. But definitely some incredible friends. If you're feeling a little lonely right now or like you're new to the program, you don't know, like, don't worry, like that won't last long. You're going to quickly make friends. Before you know it, you're going to have to be making a choice about like what you want to do with this course of study. They're telling you to spend your time to carefully review your options, but you're going to find a way to like creatively implement this knowledge into your vision of how you want to help in the world. It will be revealed to you as you study. Remember that in the beginning, a lot of teachers and professors try to weed people out who aren't serious about it. So they're going to pile a lot of work on you and stress you out and try to scare you. Not all of them, but some of them might. So they're telling you, you're strong, don't get stressed, don't like take that to heart. And there might even be harsh judgments and harsh critiques in the beginning on some of your work. But just know, like, as time goes, it's actually going to get easier and not harder. So you might freak out about, like, how am I going to handle this workload? They're literally just trying to get people to drop. And, you might have one teacher you don't get along with well or that's kind of a narc, but, like, you're going to be able to just kind of keep your head down and get through that. All the other ones are going to be great. Don't let that one rotten egg just spoil it all. I do get this vision of you though, like really enjoying this path of study and like having like, I don't know, just a really kind of aesthetic life with this studying. Like, I don't know, you've got your little fits, you've got your routine, you've got your healthy lunch, you're going to the coffee shop with your laptop, and like you're just enjoying it. You're reading things that you love. Like, it's just so nice to study something that you love, and it really feels like a luxury. And this is going to be a really happy time in your life, to be honest. Yeah, you're gonna probably make some good friends through like a study group that's gonna be formed. And I see that you're just really gonna shine. Honestly, I just keep getting messages you're gonna shine, that you're gonna like really do well with this work. Not everybody's cut out for this line of study, but you are. And they're telling you that, you know, you're going to be listening to this information with your open heart, your open mind, and you're going to be someone that's like very trustworthy, like helping others in the future, giving advice. Maybe this is with the counseling path. Oh yeah, and this path is like has so much abundance in it for you. I'm looking at your future and this is a huge path. Like this is going to change your life. So, yeah. Yeah, let's get you final messages. And excuse me, just ate some rice cakes and I feel like it dried out my throat. Can you get me some water, John? Thanks. That's so creepy. I literally was just saying that there's a lot of abundance on this path for you, and I freaking pull the prosperity card. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Well, that's one thing you're gonna be like probably understanding a lot about. Like, this psychology class is gonna get in your head, literally. Like, you're gonna realize some of the trauma that you have, why it was caused, like what's behind it. Like, it's gonna be so fascinating. But also really revealing. That's why I think it's gonna be very healing for you. You're gonna be doing a lot of writing. You're gonna be tired of it. But your guides are like, yes, this is the path you're supposed to be on. This is the path you're supposed to be on. And like, it's because it's a path that's like helping you examine and explore like people's emotions and their motives and like what makes them tick and like patterns and habits. And like, it's just, this is like your passion, honestly. So you're just getting a huge thumbs up from the universe and you're going to do so well. Don't let the first couple weeks intimidate you too much. You're going to learn the ropes and get your bearings, all right? So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question, and I will see you next time. All right, so who's next? Oh my gosh, Kara, what's up, girl? So great to hear from you. Oh, oh, of course. I mean, okay, girl, I just read your question, and you indeed have been hanging out like every day. Oh my god, it's happening. The prophecies have come true. I'm just kidding. So he's here, he's back. He's all okay. This is like different than in the past. I knew he was gonna come back strong, and he freaking gave you a gift. This guy's trying to woo the shit out of you. You know, I don't think he's there just trying to like get some. Like, I genuinely think he's falling in love with you. I already get that sense. And you're just trying to be chill, you know. You guys are young and stuff. Is what it is. He's got his life and priorities and everything. But you're like, where's this going? So let's pull you some cards. I want to drink some water first. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Tapping in. All right. D and K. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm getting messages. Oh my god, we're getting so much tea. Now that his energy. Okay. Now that his energy is like hardcore, like around you, I can really read this. This is a test for you, my dear, and I think I know how you can pass it. Okay? But first, I'm gonna say, like, the truth is, he left your life because there was somebody else. You guys had a thing going on for a little while there, and we know everything about his ex. There could have also been someone else, and he was just off doing his thing, you know? He wasn't interested in a relationship. He also has, like, that, like, demanding job, you know what I mean? I don't want to give away too many details, but he has that demanding job, and he always, like, disappears during that time because of it. So there was a lot of factors, and you did the right thing. You let go of control, you let things happen naturally. But secretly, in the meantime, you put out that vibe to the universe like, you know what, universe, I want this. I've friggin' fallen in love with this guy. This has been going on for years. I really like him, and there's just no one else that really does it for me like this guy. And, if he's ready, I'm ready. And I feel like you put out that manifestation that you wanted to be with him, that you want to be his girl, and that, like, you kind of let it go, though, and did your thing. And that's why it's manifesting because, if the universe can, it will give you what you want. And I truly believe you can manifest a specific person. However, other people have free will. And if that person's going to be absolutely horrible and destructive in your life, like I always say, rejection is usually a form of protection. So, but in this case, this guy's not, he's a good guy, you know? And things just weren't lining up at that time. There was stuff for you to learn, stuff for him to learn, things that needed to happen. And everything just does really seem to be aligning for you guys right now. And that's why we've got reconciliation. You guys also have a past life. It says, look, someone from your past returning to your life. That's your card, girl. We've got this for you many times before. And this right here is saying, like, you guys have a past life connection. You've known each other before. Life keeps pulling you guys back together. And I don't think it's one of those things where, like, you were just meant to cross paths in this life to clear karma and then you're moving on. I feel like there's a chance for you guys in this life. And I feel like that really wants to be explored. The truth is, because he did this to you, he kind of left you hanging and has disappointed you and abandoned you before, you have had to protect yourself emotionally from him because you don't want to get hurt. And that's why you kind of, like, pulled back a little. But he's here now. He's pursuing the shit out of you. He's giving you gifts. And, he really could not stop thinking about you. And he's all about you right now. And this is your time. Okay? The past is gone. So here he is, pursuing you. And you guys are dating now. And obviously you haven't locked it down. It's not official. But it could be. The chemistry is really strong. Your guides want you to be optimistic and to be open and, like, to start maybe picturing, like, asking yourself, is that what I want? Do I want to be his girl? Do I want to be his girlfriend? Do I believe that's possible? Because it could be that that's not happening because you don't think it's possible. You're scared and you're just, trying to be chill, He's been looking at your photos and just drooling over them and thinking, like, wow, you seem so happy, like you're living your best life. Like, I don't know, like, is there room for me in your life? Are you too good for me? But he's been staying up late thinking about the nights you guys used to talk for hours and, like, what it used to be. And he wants to find a way back in your heart. And that's why he's there pursuing you. I think if he just wanted to hit it and quit it, that he wouldn't be hanging out with you, like, every single day and buying you shit. I know guys can be weird like that and, like, lead you on when they're thirsty, but it's more than that because this guy's attractive. He has a lot going for him. He can get anybody, and he knows, like, not to play with you from the past. He genuinely feels guilty about ghosting you. He, in the past, couldn't give you what you wanted. I don't think he could. He wasn't in a position to lock it down because he hadn't cut cords with his ex, and he was trying to, like, chill after that, fly solo for a while. But now the dust has settled. He's had time to heal. He's available. He wants to say something. He wants to tell you that he cares or that he wants you, but he just doesn't know how to say it. This says, I've been avoiding saying anything because I'm actually quite shy on the inside. I have no idea if you're friend zoning me or not. And I've told you that before. So, your guides are recommending that, you know, you there's a way you can gracefully communicate to this man what your wants and your needs and your expectations are. And it might be time. This has been going on, beating around the bush for so fucking long. It's time. And, you know, do you really want freedom? Do you really want to, what do you want? Do you just want it, you just like it what it is, or you want more? If you want more, girl, then say more. And this says that, like, it's time to be honest, you know? And I think what you could do is maybe in a text tell him, I don't know how I would say it. You got to do it in your own language, but basically get the impression to him that you've really been enjoying the time. You're glad he's back, and that, like, you're falling for him, or you're really starting to fall for him, or something like that. That kind of gives him the hint that, like I'm falling for you, or like you know, this is more than just flirting or hook up to me, you know? So your guides are telling you that you got to maybe communicate to him that you're feeling serious about him. This doesn't mean you got to, like, have the DTR, or that you need to, like, you know, ask him, what are we? Or, like, push him in a corner like that. But maybe to give him a nudge that, like, if he wants that, he can have it. Or, you know, I know you playing hard to get with this guy. You got to play games with this guy. You can't be too easy and available. I got you, you know? But I also think that perhaps he should be rewarded for good behavior. And maybe he needs to know, like, where he stands with you. So put yourself out on the line, do something vulnerable. Tell him how you feel, you know? And at some point, you might even tell him, like, I'd love to be your girl, and just kind of see how he feels. What's going to happen? He's going to reject you. He's going to tell you he's not ready for a relationship. Fine. You can be like, okay, whatever, fuck it, and just keep hanging out with him if that's what you want to do. Or then you got your answer and you move on. There's really nothing you can say that will ruin this connection. I just worry, I don't know how you are, you're chill as F, but me, if I was in this situation and I kept bottling it up, I know that I would probably bottle up and bottle up and bottle up, and then, like, emotionally explode on that person one day and just, like, cry and be like, I'm in love with you, and, like, I want to be with you, and, like, you know, that's where you scare men away, when you're just, they're just like, whoa, you know? Maybe it's time to throw him a bone. Maybe it's time to kind of drop some hints what you want, see how he responds to it, and maybe just kind of ask for what you want, you know? So let's get some more cards. What would the path look like if you did that? If you kind of, like, this comes from a good place. You're not, like, being codependent or clingy or weird. I think that's your worst fear. But I think he's gonna really, like, be happy about it. And, like, he kind of wants to know, like, you know, because to him, you are, like, fucking hot. And he thinks you got other guys on speed dial. He doesn't know, like, you're the only one. He doesn't know how you feel. This guy literally does not. Obviously, he knows you like him, but he doesn't know how you feel. You know, he's a softie. He's a romantic. He's trying to, like, figure you out. You might have to show and reveal yourself a little bit. Sometimes you can play hard to get and mysterious so hard that you scare a guy away because they just are too intimidated, you know? Ooh, the passion between you guys is fucking intense. Whew. There's a lot of flirting going on. I suggest that you just do this in a flirty way. Be playful about it, you know? He'll know what you're trying to say. You're definitely in a little honeymoon period right now. Things are going really well. I see that. And, I mean, he's got eyes for nobody but you. You got this guy right where you want him. Now you're really getting to know each other. Like, there's nothing in the way. There's no blockages. You know? He's released his ex. You can trust him. I think you're starting to grow trust with each other. I think that's why you might need to kind of show him where you stand. I think it's time to tell him how much you care about him, or that he's the only one, or that like something like I don't know. I don't know how I'd say it, but you know what I mean? This is a blessing. Spirit doesn't want to take him from you. This is good timing. It's time. It's healthy. Nothing unhealthy about it. He's a good guy. But they're saying, like, you being too secretive. Maybe you should just tell him, like, I'm having so much fun. Like, I'm falling for you, D. You know what I mean? Like, I'm falling for you, and, like, something like that. I don't know. I'm cheesy. He needs to know. Look. Express. Girl, I think I told you this recently, too. And also, maybe do it in the right environment. I think they're telling you to do it in person. Actually. You can trust him. You can trust yourself. And if this is freaking you out, you got to ask yourself why. And a lot of times you need to do what you're scared to do. This is a possibility. You guys could, like, lock this down. Yeah, listen. Listen to me. They're telling you to listen to Rainbow. I'm just kidding. Maybe it's listen to your heart. You have every right to tell him. You know, obviously you don't want to, like, be a weirdo about it. But you won't be. You're gonna find your way. Find your way to tell this guy how you actually feel, you know? Maybe just start with a compliment. He just needs to know, like, how you feel and what you want. He probably doesn't even think that you want to be with him. Probably doesn't even think. He probably doesn't even know how you feel. You know? I don't think he just wants to hook up with you. Clearly. This is your worst fear, that he's going to tell you that. But I don't see anybody else in his life right now. Look at this. I didn't realize what we had until it was gone. I know it's all my fault, and I feel like it's too late now, like you moved on. You need to show him you haven't. I want to be the best version of myself for you. But he's not going to wait long. If he feels like you're just vibing with him and just want to chill, then he'll probably just go keep doing that. But he's got the green light for, like, he wants something real, and that's why he came back to you. And that's why he avoided you for so long. He wasn't ready for something real. Now he's back because he is. Yeah, see, in the past, he was looking for something casual. That's why he walked away. But I get that he's back because he wants something real. Yeah. Yeah. I just asked, where is he at right now? And this says, everything reminds me of you. I'm working hard to straighten out my life so I can, like, feel confident to approach you. I think he's trying to work up the courage to ask for something more or to get more serious with you. That's why you just need to give him, like, a little nudge and see how he responds. Look, see? I'm done thinking. I'm ready to do something about it. He knows what he wants. He wants you. But he's been in a lot of codependent, toxic relationships, and he's a little scared, you know, what happened with his ex. He wants to make this work with you. I don't think he realizes, like, how flexible you are, like, with travel and all that. So maybe you guys will discuss that. Interesting. I gotta get going, but I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. I hope that it resonates with you, and you're gonna find your way to say what you need to say. Peace. All right. Who we got next? Okay. So. Okay, Sharon is next. Hi, Sharon. I saw that you purchased 2 readings. Thank you so much for being so generous. I'm excited to dig into this with you. Okay. So, Sharon, currently you don't have a job right now and you're just wondering like, when are you going to get a breakthrough or a job? Because you are, just wanting to obviously manifest those finances in and, just move to the next level. And I can imagine how, stressful the situation is. And I'm just sending you so much love and light. Let's look into this for Sharon. Oh my God, look. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. I can't believe that I literally just pulled that out of all the cards in this deck. That just gives me the impression that Spirit sees you, your ancestors, your guides, they're around you, and they are trying to help you align with the most perfect situation for you. And that's what this is about. A second ago, I picked up this deck and I saw the Death card on the back. And I see that the last job you had or the last situation you had, like, literally just, like, fell apart. I don't know if you, like, got fired or you, like, quit, but it just seems like you got screwed over. And you were really stressed out from that situation and you really wanted to get a job sooner, but the truth is you needed time to rest. You needed time to heal. You needed time to mourn. I just keep getting this vibe like you were wronged. You were harassed even. You were, I don't know. You needed time to clear your energy from that last situation. And miraculously, you have had your needs met. You have had everything that you needed. I don't know if there's a little bit of debt that's been accumulating during this time, but your guides are telling you not to worry about it, not to worry about what you owe, that's going to be taken care of as well. I'm even getting this message about like a couple years in the future about a situation like financially that's going to be like a huge windfall for you. I could be the sale of a property, it could be an inheritance, it could be a marriage. It could be some type of investment that you make. It's definitely not like a get-rich-quick scheme or like winning the lottery or anything. It's something that's a little bit unexpected, but you could have already known was coming or that you planted seeds for. You don't need to worry about that right now, but they're saying just imagine that like this will be wiped away. Like the debt will be wiped away or that like the financial situation is going to greatly improve. But there's something about you being kind of on this level for just a little while longer that's going to be really instructive for you. It has to do with like the people that you're going to meet. It has to do with like some soul contracts you need to fulfill. So nothing's being held back from you and you're going to manifest some beautiful things, but sometimes we don't like level up because there's people who need us on this level or because there's contracts, obligations we need to fulfill. That's the message that I'm getting. Now they're saying, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. I feel like I just got this vision of you like rebranding yourself and what you have to offer. Like to specifically look for a specific field that you want to go into for your career. And it could be something that, like, I don't know if you've studied for it, but it does seem like it's not like the best job in the world, but you want to really brand yourself for that experience and take it seriously. And I'm seeing like you on LinkedIn, I'm seeing you networking, I'm seeing you, it's just hard these days because it's not necessarily about just filling out an application. Like you do sometimes have to network and kind of do your homework with the company and maybe show up in person and just shake a hand or even, get on Twitter and like make friends with other people in the company and ask to have like a chat with them, like on Zoom or something. Like you're going to have to be a little bit of a detective. You're going to have to kind of, get out there and kind of make some noise. I do feel like through this process, it's going to be important to find some type of mentor, like online. Don't worry about paying for it. Excuse me, I'm going to have some water real quick. It's the end of the sessions. I'm losing my voice. think it's going to be important for you to find, like, maybe on TikTok, YouTube, following accounts of people who are like getting jobs, helping people that are unemployed, giving them tips, like networking tips, social media tips. It is really annoying and frustrating how, like, much social media is such an integral part of our lives these days. And it really is unfortunate how some people are kind of put at a disadvantage when it comes to getting jobs if they just don't know how to work that system. So the best thing you can do is educate yourself on that and do what you can. And looking for a job is a full-time job. So I would suggest being on a really strict routine every day where you wake up in the morning and first things first, do something for yourself, whether that's meditation, a walk, playing with your dogs or whatever, a little bit of yoga, exercise, healthy breakfast, reading a book, establish ease for yourself and do something fun and enrich your spirit and connect with the earth. And then give yourself, 3 hours to work on applications, researching, networking, online stuff. And maybe you can set timers where you do a half hour of work and then 10-minute break, half hour of work and then 10-minute break. And then maybe you take a break for lunch. Maybe you watch some YouTube, you go online, you do a little bit of that, and then give yourself another shift where you work another 2 hours or something. And, half hour on, 10 minutes off, half hour on, 10 minutes off. And, then you can, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., kind of, you're off for the day. The funny thing with that is that you're kind of telling the universe that, like, I already have a job, like, I'm in that routine, I'm taking good care of myself, I'm taking this path seriously. You're not just waiting for one opportunity to pan out for weeks. You're not just putting all your eggs in one basket. You're not just filling out applications all day and, like, losing track of time for hours and hours and then, like, burning out the next 5 days in front of the TV because that one day was just so exhausting. Balance and consistency and building momentum is going to be really important with this. This thing about the independence and creativity does make me think that you could also get your way into some type of skilled side hustle. Like, I'm seeing something about maybe you getting maybe investing in the future and some type of license for, like, doing nails or eyebrow microblading or, like, lip blush tattoo or something like that, so that, like, you have clients on the side and, like, you do something like that. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be a real hustle period in your life the next couple of years. I see the job coming, but it looks like you're going to have to maybe, get a little crafty with different sources of income. There is definitely a message about not thinking that you can just start a business instead of getting a job, though, because any business you start is going to take years to get the clients and for it to support you full time. I have this feeling you are going to get an actual job, but outside of that, you'll have something you can stir up that might give you more time, more freedom, more flexibility, and it eventually will help you quit this other job. And I think the truth is you really don't want a job. It's been nice not having one. It's been nice being unemployed. And you're having to kind of, like, fight against, like, that to go back out there and get a job. Like, who wants to do that, But I think that if you're smart, you can set your life up in a way to where you have more flexibility and more freedom, and you might be able to start working in a field that you're, like, more passionate about. It's not going to happen overnight, but I don't see you working forever. I also see you falling in love. I don't know if you're single, but I feel like you're going to connect with somebody, or, like, your man is going to get their situation going so well that you might only have to work for pleasure or for just, like, side income and, like, not actually depending on, like, whatever this is for your true bread and butter. This is so temporary. Not like you should look for a man to save you, but I'm just saying, like, there's a new home coming in your future. There's a new relationship or, like, a healing in a relationship. Incredible. They want you to have patience, and the only reason this isn't moving forward is because you need to decide what you want. Instead of just like, I need a job, maybe decide what field you want to work in. Do you want to do customer service? Do you want to do childcare industry? Do you want to do, I don't know, like, picking something that, picking a field, branding yourself for that, and like working towards that. I know your question is when. 6 or 7 weeks from now, I see an opportunity coming for you. Definitely something coming in October. You're so close. There's going to be something moving forward even within the next 3 weeks. If this doesn't fit your timeline and you're like, oh my God, I don't have enough to cover that, don't worry. You're going to find a way. This could just be like the date of when you get your first check or something. Remember, it does take time to interview, to go through the whole process, to sign the paperwork, to get the the first check. So just making arrangements, but you're really not that far away. You're so close. I'd be surprised if you didn't have a job by the end of October based off this energy around you and what I'm seeing. Ooh. Anything else about the job? Yeah, they just want you to be consistent. I think that schedule I was talking to you about, that's just an example, but I feel like they're like, you need to get on a routine with this whole thing. And they're also saying that you can trust spirit. This is a practice for you. This is like a very spiritual experience because it's like you have no option but to trust God or the universe or spirit or yourself, all the same thing really. It's gonna be a really rewarding experience. The experience itself, to learn to find peace and to see abundance in your life despite not having that manifestation yet is definitely going to be so rewarding. And they know you're frustrated. They see it, but they're saying the money's coming. Fortune, good money in this next job. It's coming. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to move on to your next question now. Huh. Aww. So you have an ex and like you thought everything was good. You guys dated like, what was it, 5 years or? You guys dated like 5 years, but like you're like, I don't know why he hates me so much. And you just want everything to be fair. You're like, will the universe fight for me? Let's pull some cards about what's going down with this ex. Like, I don't know if you're with somebody right now, but like I keep getting messages that like in a few years you're gonna get married and a man's gonna just like fucking take care of you. Like really like be your man and like you're gonna want for nothing. And please don't wait for that to happen. Make moves in your life and don't sit around for a guy to be your savior, because that a lot of times will push it off or delay it. But like you just keep doing you, act as if like it's just you, but have faith and like there's something coming. Like, and I feel like this ex was somebody that like definitely was more karmic. I feel like you guys learned a lot of lessons from each other. They're pissed off because they can't get what they want from you anymore. I don't know if this ex was like kind of a narcissist or what's going on, but I do sense a little immaturity from them. You guys had a deep, passionate connection, but I also feel like the energy was very codependent. And ever since you broke up with him, you've really taken your power back and you're just doing you. And like you're a lot happier and like you've just been able to move on and do your thing. Yeah, it was painful and you were in love with them, but like I just feel like they're unhappy because they can't control you anymore. And they're probably never going to be happy with you. You might not be able to be friends with this person, because I feel like the foundation of this relationship was never based on like a true friendship. And maybe on your end it was, but I don't know if it was on their end. I just feel like they are angry. I feel they're angry. They're angry because they can't get what they want from you anymore. Like they can't manipulate you anymore. And they just want you under their control. I don't know. I get weird vibes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your guys are saying that, like, it's not even like they want you back. It's just kind of like this energy of, like, if I can't have you, no one can, kind of thing. So I feel like the happier that you get, the more, like, pissy they get. You know, they don't want to see you happy. And I know you're like, I felt like everything was fine, but I think it's because they knew that you were still suffering because of the breakup. And now, like, you're giving off this energy like you found peace and you found healing and you're ready to move on. And maybe you have, maybe you've dated other people, you're moving on, and they don't like that. And I also get this weird message, like they're just like really sexually frustrated. I don't know if they've been like dating anybody else, or maybe they're having trouble finding another partner. And they're just like, they just want to blame everything on you. I don't know. I would stay away from this person. I don't know if you share kids with them, or if there's some reason you have to be in contact with them because of like small town or this or that, whatever. But I would suggest that, like, try to move forward and maybe block them or cut them out of your life. I just feel like it's not healthy. Like, you know, I know it's a beautiful idea to think we can be friends with our ex, and a lot of people like to think that, and we always say that, but it's very rare that that happens. And I feel like you are the kind of person that could do that, but they can't. Um, you you really helped, like, temper this person. Like, good people will bring out the best side of you. And I feel like you brought out a really good side in this person, but when they're not with you, that's like not really how they are. It's hard to say, but like, you have such a beautiful, angelic, light energy, and you saw the truth of who the potential of who this person could be and who they were deep down. But it's like they made a choice that they weren't gonna take that path. They made the choice that they weren't gonna, like, you know, choose the light. They chose the darkness or something. And after a while, it's just like they were taking you down. So you had to walk away. And I see that, like, you know, they, you can't, you would have gone in circles with this person forever trying to help them, you know? And you're not there to parent this man child. And they felt a lot of nurturing and a lot of care and a lot of support from you. And you guys, like, really got on a good path there for a little while, but like they would just keep backsliding. And it was like this cycle, you know? That's kind of what this is about, this cycle. And you were left drained, tired, exhausted. No wonder, like, you've been unemployed for a little bit. You really probably just needed time to rest. This person sucked it out of you. And you deserve to be with someone who treats you like a queen and who spoils the shit out of you. And this person didn't. It was like they were just kind of taken from you. You're the divine feminine. You have such a wonderful, gorgeous, healing energy. And I just feel like your words are very healing. Like, you just speak, you're a good listener and you give good advice. And like, that energy is going to be better spent on someone who can truly appreciate it and also give it back. And so this is about, like, a new partner coming your way, like new love, new beginning. And you had a soul contract. You were actually supposed to heal this person in a lot of ways and open their heart, and you did. You changed this person's life, and they changed yours too. And I think that's why it's hard moving on, and maybe why you want to keep the friendship, because you guys have been through so much together. But I just feel like it's time to walk away and, like, really distance yourself from them. And if you want relief, then you have to give it to yourself. And this is forgiveness. I feel like, you don't have to, like, forgive people, whatever. Like, but when I see this card, I always think, don't blame yourself. Don't judge yourself. Maybe, like, you're holding resentment against yourself because you feel like you wasted time with this person, or you feel like you should have done this, or you could have done that, or, like, you just really want there to be peace between you. But some people are never going to give you closure. Some people are never going to give you peace. And you guys had some good times, but you did outgrow each other and you did help each other. And there was true love there, but you've leveled up since then, and you're ready for love on a higher level. And the truth is, you need a real man who can get your back, who can support you, who can provide for you, who can protect you. And I hope that doesn't sound anti-feminist or misogynistic. We all looking for different things in different relationships, regardless of gender or whatever. But I think that's what you're looking for, and this person couldn't provide it, and you really got the short end of the stick in that relationship. You were the nurturer, you were the provider, you were the protector, you were everything, and like you couldn't do that. And you also don't need a broke guy. I don't know, I don't see money around this guy. And like, you need someone who can grow up and not be a man child. I don't know, why am I so pissed off at your ex? I'm not mad at him. I think I just see that, like, look, this is like dazzling. I'm also looking at this freedom card over here. They're saying, like, your guys are commending you for getting away from this person, but they're still trying to suck you in. So they're like, you need to walk away. And like, the reason that they're mad is because they want to dull your sparkle. And they see that, like, they know that you're too good for them, and like they could make better choices and stand up and be worthy of you, but they're not choosing that. Let's get more tea. Yeah, this says we both need to align ourselves with our true paths. It's true. It's time to align yourself with your true path, and sometimes your path is just taking you in a different direction. I'm confused about what you really want from me. That's annoying. I feel like you were always trying to communicate with your ex what you wanted. And maybe even now you just want peace, or you want friendship, or you want this or that. And they just are so fucking clueless. And it's just annoying. Like, it's like you can't communicate with them. You are a dream come true. They still have feelings for you. I think that's why they're so angry, but they just have a really weird way. They had their chance and they like blew it so many times. They really want to suck you back in though to this cycle, so be careful. Yeah, I've been pretending. I was so worried you wouldn't like the real me. I'm worried you'll find out. Definitely your ex wears a mask. They love bomb you, and then the mask comes off, and like their true colors come out. And it's really weird because I'm sitting in front of this painting right now. Do you see that? And I feel like I just keep looking at it. I feel like that's like your ex. Like they have like this dark side, and they have a light side too. But do you see how like these dark, like the darkness is getting all over the light? It's a lot harder to shine light into the dark than it is for the dark to spread into the light. Does that make sense? Like basically they're only gonna ever pull you down. It's gonna be harder for you to lift them up, and that's why you had to walk away. And this card says it all. The truth is, I don't even know what it's like to not be in a codependent or toxic relationship. I'm afraid I'll rain my dark cloud over you. Whoa, that's so creepy. Dark cloud. Oh my gosh, there's so many weird synchronicities happening with this reading right now. I miss when things were simpler and easy between us. That kind of pisses me off too, because it's like they just want somebody who's going to be like really simple and be in the kitchen and just like, they don't know what it's like to be in a true, intimate, vulnerable relationship. And like you showed that to them over the years, but like, and they could just never meet you there. So I just feel like this person is a dead branch that you need to cut off. Like, I feel like this is important, and I don't know why you keep them in your life. I mean, I'm sorry, that sounds messed up. I did the same thing. It took me forever to let my last ex go. Like, God. So I don't blame you. I don't judge you. But I am getting that message, like, you cut off that dead branch, and then the rest of your tree is going to flourish. It's all connected. The root chakra, money, finances, security, career, also connected to exes, breakups, love life, past life trauma, you know? I wonder if you cut this person out, walked away from them, set boundaries as much as you could. In whatever situation you're in. Because I know some people, maybe you have a best friend who's friends with them. Maybe you share kids. I'm not sure. But if there's nothing like that going on, they got no place in your life. I'll tell you that. But set boundaries or walk away. You do that. And I wouldn't be surprised if you manifest your job, or like good energy comes in, or like you meet this next person, or your love life expands. So just think about that. You got to make your own choices, do what's right, and who knows, maybe there's still some soul contract between you guys and there's more exchanges that need to happen. Only you can know. Make choices that feel best, but this is what I'm getting. And don't worry, the universe isn't trying to take a shit on you. Like, you guys have soul contract. It's why we're here. It's annoying. Excuse me. But yeah, express. Maybe you just can't get closure with this person. I would suggest writing letters to your ex. Don't send the letters. The letters are for your eyes and your healing only, but take these letters and then burn them. Rip them up, throw them away. Like, cry, get angry, say what you need to say, let it out. Cut that cord. Spend time reflecting, you know? The writing can help. And if you're too lazy to write, just open up a note in your phone and write it all in a note and then delete it. Yeah, and they're saying, like, you're still processing this loss. I mean, my God, that was 5 years. It's a big deal. And then your guys are just saying, honestly, though, like, you're going to receive a new love. The universe is going to do right by you. That healing is simply just revealing the truth that you're already healed. You're already whole. You're already complete. This person didn't take anything from you. Like, you learned some stuff from them, but like, you're ready to have your comeback, your glow up, like your renewal period. Yes, this was a death. This was a loss. This person did screw you over, and now they're all angry, and you thought like this energy was over, and you don't want them sending you that. So it's time to cut that cord. I would suggest too to like get yourself some kind of like necklace that has like amethyst or something on it to protect yourself, or get yourself one of those get yourself one of those evil eye necklaces or something, like, to protect yourself from psychic attack from them. Don't get too paranoid about it, but it can help to have a little extra protection right now. So anyways, my dear, thank you for your generous support. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading, and I'll see you next time. All right, so we're moving on to the last person. Thank you so much for being so patient and waiting for your reading. So we're doing a reading for Lavender Rose. Okay. How does he feel or perceive you? Okay, I have an idea. What I'm doing is I'm just sorting out some of these like court cards and major arcana cards, and we're gonna pull one to see kind of like how he perceives you, and we will also pull for how does he feel. Okay. Okay. I'm really excited. This is going to be so much fun. So, tapping into you, Lavender Rose, and the person that's on your mind. That's hilarious. You know, it's funny. I picked up this deck to start this whole sorting thing, and this was the card that was just like on the back of it. And I thought maybe that was your card, and now it just comes flying out again. Okay, so how he perceives you. Queen of Cups, okay? So this is definitely water sign energy. I wonder if you have like a lot of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or something like that in your chart. But either way, it's like he sees you as, first of all, stunning. Because the Queen of Cups is an archetype in the tarot that's known as having like really ethereal vibes. So it's likely that you have really delicate features, like a really like soft kind of face. I don't know why, but I'm thinking about like, the Kibbe like types, like the romantic classic, or I just feel like romantic type, like almost like I'm thinking about that girl from Game of Thrones, like Emilia Clarke, like how she's like really dreamy and romantic and like ethereal. She's got that like bright hair and like bright eyes and like soft features, but she's also kind of like fierce and like you don't really like, she's mysterious and like powerful, but like she's like really embraces her feminine energy, and that's kind of like where her power comes from. That's how this person sees you. They see you as like very feminine and like very goddess like, and they also see you as someone who's really artistic. So I don't know if you have like a profile online where you share like your art, or you take really cool pictures, or you just put out vibes like you're interested in like travel or like going cool places or something, but they pick up on the fact that you're like artistic. They also really love the way that you dress. Like, I have a feeling that you maybe like to wear softer colors, or maybe you like little jewelry accents. You might not be like overly embellished with how you dress, but it's just like the details, and they notice those things. There's also a message about your hair. They love your hair. They like wonder how it smells. They want to touch your hair. I know that sounds weird, but I just feel like they have kind of a fascination with that. So if I have a feeling that they're lurking your social media, so you might maybe post a picture of like yourself with like your hair everywhere, and like maybe they'll like it or something. They'll take the bait. That'd be funny. They do see that you are like gentle, like a really gentle person. That they don't see you as someone who's super loud and boisterous and annoying. They think you're soft and delicate. If they've heard your voice, they love the sound of your voice. They're like intoxicated by it. So I'm kind of getting like, honestly feeling like they are attracted to you, or they think you're attractive. And look, I'm don't know if you've ever gotten a reading from me before, but I tell people the truth. And sometimes people ask me these questions and I see like that they're not attracted, or that they're unaware of your existence, or that they're not that into you. And I promise you I would tell you. Like, I will tell people the truth. So you got to know that this person definitely has a crush on you, or like thinks you're attractive. And look, there's a message coming out. Oh wait. The deck was upside down. You're lucky. This could be the one. So I was going to say that doesn't make any sense. They actually do. They're not thinking about anybody else. They are attracted to you. I think there's a reason you're drawn to this person, and that you're attracted to them, and even that you're asking about them. I think it's because your feelings are reciprocated. Yeah, they have feelings for you. Shit. Yeah, your guides want you to stay optimistic. They just want to confirm that for you, that like, yeah, they have a crush on you, they like you, they have feelings for you. Like, this could be moving forward. Stay optimistic, be confident, do your thing. You've totally got them under your spell. How do they feel? How do they feel? Well, they are worried that, like, you can read this card, that you're going to change, you're not going to like them back. You know, when you like start falling for someone or have a crush on them, and you're just kind of worried they're not going to like you. I think it's hilarious, because I think you guys literally both feel the same way about each other. Like, you're nervous, like, I don't know if they like me, and they're all like, I don't know if she likes me. But you guys obviously both like each other. I feel like your friends know too, or people who know you guys know that you both kind of checking each other out and into each other. Now, the hard thing is that I was picking up on there being some kind of blockage. So I was like, what does, something's off, because like, they really like you, and like they have this crush on you, but there's someone else in their life. It kind of reminds me of a situation where like you have this coworker that you're flirting hardcore with, and you guys like each other, and all your coworkers know, but like they live with their girlfriend, or they're in a relationship or something like that. So it's just one of those situations. I don't know if that sounds familiar, but it does seem like, you know, they don't know what to do because they have feelings for you. There could be someone in their life. So I don't know if you're aware of that they're dating somebody. To me, it does seem like a long-term situation. It could be that they are technically single, but they're still talking with their ex, or still trying to work things out, or like they still need to give their ex the stuff back, you know, and like they need time to heal. So that's what's unfortunate about it. I know you're just asking how they feel, but like there's something about that coming out. And this says, I keep looking at your social, like I can't seem to think of the right words to reach out with. Be patient, I'll think of something soon. So they want to reach out, they want to DM you, they want to like hang out, they want to like make a pass at you. And I wouldn't worry too much about this unless you're already aware of it. This could just be like they're ending things with somebody. But this says, I can't wait to see you again. Like they want to see you, they want to hang with you, like they are picking out their outfit, or like they get in their haircut or something. They want to look good for you. They want to, yeah, they really want to impress you. I don't know, this card doesn't make any sense, but I just was looking at these words. I think about you. So like they do, they think about you. And this says like they want to do something. They want to reach out. They want to like start something with you. There's also something about an addiction though. I don't know what this is. If this person just like video games a lot, or like chain smokes cigarettes, or maybe they drink. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a huge thing, but it does seem like it takes their time, or they have like, there's definitely some kind of, there's kind of an issue with this person. I would say be careful. There's some red flags coming up about there being another person, some kind of addiction. I really trust my cards. I want to ask, like, if that's going to be confirmed, let me see the deception card. Oh, I don't know. You're getting soulmate. Okay. They just need, I would say this isn't that big of a deal. You might find out they have some annoying habit, or like they video game a lot or something, or they're on their computer all the time and you're just like, oh God, it's annoying. But they are fresh out of a breakup. They need to release their ex. They need to walk away in order to make space for you. You guys have a true soulmate connection. This is going to move forward. You guys are going to get to know each other. You're going to figure out whatever this is. It seems like small potatoes, but they just want you to know for some reason. And I'll just say this person really likes you. I mean, you got them wrapped around your finger, so you're definitely going to have to keep me posted. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking me a question, and I'll see you later. All right, you guys, I am heading off. Thank you so much for all of your support, and to the people that are just kind of chilling and like watching, thanks for keeping us company. I hope that you enjoyed and that some of these messages resonated with you too. Keep an eye out. I'm going to have some new content coming up soon, and I'll probably do a live free session as well in the near future. And I'll see you later. Peace out.